Hey, what is going on, Keap users? Greg Jenkins here from the Keap Academy team, and I was doing an update on one of our courses all about creating lead magnets, and there are two bonus modules in that course that I just think deserve a little more attention, right? It's specifically about the strategy, the architecture, the design of landing pages. So, if you know what a landing page is, like conceptually, that's all you need, because in this video, we're going to walk through a series of examples, kind of poking and prodding and asking questions about the choices that were made for that individual landing page, with the idea being you can walk away taking those suggestions and either applying them to your own landing pages, or taking inspiration, or taking a cautionary tale from something that you want to make sure you avoid. But we find that it is always helpful to have real world conversations that are as actionable and as applicable as possible. So enjoy this 15 or so minutes of real world landing page examples. So the first example we have here is from Foxy Funnels, who is a funnel strategist. And we can see that this one has a sense of urgency because there is an active countdown on that page. That's an interesting tactic. As you load this page, it starts a 15-minute countdown timer to encourage whoever is on this page, the lead or the prospect, to start the quiz. Now, let's take a look at the way that they have this framed up. From a design perspective, I think it's pretty clean. I like that this button is a very obvious next step. They also have the button repeated up here. And it asks a compelling question. What's your single biggest list building mistake? And it tells you, it sets clear expectations for what to do next. Take this free 1-minute quiz to find out. What's your number one list building blocker? Now, I don't know exactly what services Foxy Funnels offers, but if they are a funnel strategist, they probably help with lead generation tactics, marketing automation, building out digital funnels for businesses. So this question, the reason I say that is because you want to evaluate the alignment between what they are offering, a quiz to help identify issues with list building, and then what they offer, right? So is the type of person who is likely to take a quiz like this going to be a good fit for the services that they offer? Probably. And my guess is by helping them illustrate or illuminate the different mistakes they might be making, it's a natural segue into a conversation around services that Foxy Funnels offers. Let's take a look here. Here's a little more info about the funnel expert, Kat Hawking. Here's a little more about the list building blockers and another call to action to continue. Oh, and a bonus incentive. Also get this free report explaining your unique results. And this is a common tactic, is to include a visual image of what that report might look like. Something about, sort of illustrating what they can expect when and if and when they opt in. So let's click one of these buttons. It goes through the quiz here. And the reason I like to click is just to see what they are asking for. Because as a reminder, you want the information you are collecting to be proportionate to the value that you provide. Now, with this particular quiz, it looks like we won't put our information in until the end of the quiz, right? Until you have filled out all of the different questions here. I'm guessing that in order to see your results, you do need to opt in here to receive that. So, and they're only asking for email address. So obviously that's, the lowest possible barrier is to only ask for one data point, email address, right? But by, collecting that information, this business, Foxy Funnels, is growing their list of prospective individuals while providing something valuable for them, insights into the mistakes they might be making, a downloadable report, and my guess is using automation to then intelligently promote the right services. So all in all, a pretty solid lead magnet. Now, the next one here I want to look at is from Paul Sokol, a Keap certified partner. PLS Consulting is his business, as well as B Pro. He does have two different brands there. And this is there's a lot going on here. This is a very bold, in your face landing page, bright colors and images, contrasting colors and images, not your typical smooth aesthetic design. Knowing Paul, my guess is that that is intentional, probably visually disruptive to make sure that they are engaging. And now, in contrast with the previous offer, this one is a little bit more passive. Join the pre-waitlist for a book and get an exclusive sneak peek, right? So some information about what might be in the book, and a call to action here to join the pre-waitlist. So this is another list built. Oh, and a form at the bottom with first name and email to be added to the waitlist, as well as a checkbox to also get his newsletter emails. So I call this out because this is a good example of a less common style lead magnet, because we're not actually giving them much. The trade-off here is that this individual is going to be added to the waitlist. So we're getting information, we're building an audience to whom we will promote this book once it is available for sale. And maybe we'll get feedback from them, maybe we'll make them a special offer as an early bird. And we're also giving them the opportunity to opt into our newsletter as well to get more visibility on that. So I like this because it reminds us that if, even before you have something to sell, you can start offering a lead magnet to build that audience so that you have warm, engaged prospects who might be a good fit for what you ultimately have. The alignment here is super clear. Join the waitlist for this book. And that way, when we want to sell that book, we know that there's people who have raised their hand and said that they want it. Let's take a look at the next one here, which is from BKS Consultancy, free marketing templates and guides. So this tells us what we are getting very clearly: marketing templates and guides. Get more. Here's a benefit statement: get more done with templates we've previously charged clients for. Now we're making them available for free. And they do a nice job here with 500. I think that's pounds. 500 pounds crossed out. So the price point is like, hey, the value is anchored at 500, but you get it for free. Join our Ask the Experts membership and get instant access. Okay, so a little bit conflicting here in terms of what I'm getting. Is it templates and guides, or is it a membership group? I'm not 100% clear there. But we do have first name, last name, company name, and work email. So a little more information that they're asking for. I don't know if all of these fields are required, right? Maybe we could just put in email and sign up. But by asking for more information, remember the trade-off here is that you're going to get fewer submissions simply by nature of asking for more info. But the submissions you do get are generally going to be higher quality. And if this is a consultancy, we can expect the alignment to be pretty good. People who want free marketing templates and guides might also want a consultant to help them execute those templates or to help them implement some of those strategies, right? Down here, it lays out in a little bit more detail other things you get, or more detail to the specific templates you get. One-page marketing plan, document your sales process, things that every business should automate, how to win awards, email marketing best practices, and on and on and on. Another call to action button. Okay, that just links us back up to the top. Testimonial from a client. That is always a strong move to put someone else's words or feedback or assessment of your freebie so that they can say, okay, cool, another business like me has seen this and is willing to vouch for the value of this particular item. Okay, so all in all, pretty solid, clean, simple, branded page here. Like I said, a little bit of confusion around exactly what I'm getting. Is it the guide? Yeah, or is it the template or the membership, right? And then this button, I'm guessing, yeah, just links us to that same offer as well. So multiple call to action buttons on the same page. Okay, let's take a look at the next one here. So this one is PC Night Connecting Technology, how to secure yourself from hackers. Okay, so a really clear title line that for a lot of people is like, yeah, I do want to secure myself from hackers. Let me know how. So to answer that, sign up and get our free guide. So a clear, specific call to action. I haven't checked all the buttons, but I do like when the button tells us what we're getting, right? Join the wait list, or I don't know what this one was with the start quiz, right? Now this one, sign up, could be a little bit more specific, could be send me the guide or send me the template. But here we have download, right? Or download the guide. And they do put some comfort language here. We will not spam your email address. That's always comforting to know that when you are giving someone your info, they're going to use it with integrity. They're going to respect the boundaries that you set or the permission that you gave them. Now, again, they are asking for 4 fields: first name, last name, email, phone. For something free, right? Oftentimes first name and email is enough. I'm wondering, why do we need last name and phone, right? If they're going to use it to text us, sure. But my recommendation is to only ask for the info that you are going to use immediately. And sometimes if you want to ask for a third piece of info, great, but ask them a question, right? What's your number one pain point? Why are you worried about hackers, right? Like some challenge, or have you been hacked in the past, right? Like something that you're going to use to inform the next experience that they have, the follow-up or the recommendation for the next product. Because my guess is they're probably not going to use last name right off the bat. Another one of those images showing them what they can expect to get. That's great. And a little bit of language explaining why they're offering this, expanding on exactly what the free guide does for them. Okay, so solid. You know, the logo's a little bit bigger than it probably needs to be. The headline's a little bit bigger. I'd love to see this text down here brought up above the fold so that people don't need to scroll down in order to see it. But this page looks good, feels good. And my guess is that if they do like technology or IT services or internet security, that, you know, this offer is pretty well aligned with the service offerings that they sell as well. Let's take a look at the next one here. So from Claire Michelle, Pilates and Health, free guide, get your sexy back. So it's telling us what we're getting. It's a free guide. Headline is for people who want to get their sexy back. That's pretty clear. If you feel like you have lost your sexy, let's get it back. And then a little bit of language that speaks more specifically to their target audience. If you're ready to fit into that dress, that tells me that they serve people who wear dresses. In the back of your cupboard, let's see how this will transform your body to do just that. A visual here looks like it's either a guide or like a mini course, something that I could watch or consume on my iPad. They're only asking for first name and email. And then again, they have that opt-in. Would you like to get regular free advice and promotions? Great, easy yes or no question. I think that sometimes it's good to have this on here, right? Like Paul had that on his as well, the opt-in, because you can get people to sign up for your wait list or for your free guide, and you could also grow your general newsletter list or promotions list. But sometimes it's better to do this on the thank you page. So let them opt in, and then on the second page, ask them, hey, great, we're going to send that to you. Do you also want our regular tips and advice when we send it out, right? So one strategy you might try is to break those questions up, just because you would hate to see this slow them down from opting in the first place. So first name and email, regular promotions. Let's see. So if Claire Michelle, I don't know what this brand offers, but if they offer courses or virtual workouts or books or supplements, right? Something aligned with fitness and health, then this feels like pretty solid alignment in terms of what they are offering and then the ultimate services that their business offers or sells. So I feel like that's pretty good. I like the color and continuity here. This page looks clean and simple. It is actually a Keap landing page. Several of these have been. This is a Keap landing page. I know this is a Keap landing page. So several of these are built with the Keap landing page builder, but they wouldn't have to be, right? This next one is from me, and I actually built this with the lead pages landing page builder, but I do have Keap web forms embedded on this page. So this is, most of these or many of these have been physical guides that we're offering. So I wanted to show you an example of a video course. So this is Marketing Automation 101, a short video here explaining the offer, kind of telling people what they can expect. I think there's an agenda of the course in that video, but maybe I just kind of talk through it. But it says, this mini course is a compilation of advice and insights from real world experience. I do have links on my landing page to my blog, to my courses, and to my membership. That's kind of controversial because a lot of people will tell you a landing page should have one call to action. They should only be able to do one thing when they're there. I do link back to my other assets as well, just because I like to give people options. But that might be hurting the total number of opt-ins I get because people might click or get distracted. So one thing I will say is that if you put links on your pages, make sure that they take them to where there is another opt-in or to another page where you have a different offer that might also collect their details, right? You don't want to steer them to a dead end. It's probably also not a bad idea to have those pages open in a new tab so that this page stays open. Now, obviously, that's not what I have set up here, but as I'm saying that probably is advice I would offer. So here's the opt-in. If you want this mini course, here's what you can expect. Sign up for it. And then here is the form. Pop in your info to get started. I'm only asking for first name and email. Those fields are both required though. And then I do have a little bit more info about the course. And then I think this links down to the bottom form, and then a quick overview of the course agenda, little thumbnail images for the different modules, a description of what is in the course. And then another opt-in down here, first name, email, let's do it. So the reason I offered this mini course is because all of the services I offer through this business, MonkeyPod, are about using marketing automation successfully, helping people master the way that they use marketing automation in their business, the way that they choose technology, or the way that the value that they get from services like Keap. And so this Marketing Automation 101 course is for people, like the 101 says beginner. It's for people who are looking to get their foundation in place. And I have found that those are the types of people who are also a good fit for the different courses or membership services that I offer. So the alignment there is intentional as well. Now, let's pause here. These are all dedicated landing pages with for the most part, mine is probably the worst example, but for the most part, give people one call to action. Sign up for this free guide. Sign up for this free guide. Sign up for these templates. Opt in for this waitlist. Take this quiz, right? So those are the different examples here. Each page is fairly focused, and the reason for that is so that the people who are arriving at this page have clear expectations. You can run an ad that says start this quiz. When they click, they see a button that says start this quiz. You can run an ad for this book, and then anyone who clicks on the ad saying they're interested in the book can join the waitlist. You could run an ad for templates or guides, or for people who are worried about hackers, right? To get solutions or advice for preventing hackers from accessing your different assets, right? So the reason I call out that alignment is because the success of your opt-in is oftentimes going to be traced back to the traffic, the people who are seeing that opt-in. If you experience a really low opt-in percentage, a lot of traffic, but very few people taking you up on that offer, it might be worth revisiting, where's that traffic coming from? And do we have great targeting there so that the offer is positioned in such a way the people who are seeing it are going to naturally want to take it? And of course, the next thing to measure is how many of the people who take you up on this opt-in are escalating to whatever it is you want them to do next, generally buy one of your services, or maybe book a course, or book a call with you, or maybe start a free trial of one of your courses. So a few things to consider there, but I wanted to share a few examples of the different types of lead magnets you might see offered through landing pages. Hopefully this gives you some ideas and inspirations that you can use in your own business.